Hey everybody, today I am at Duke's Farm down in central New Jersey, and I'm going to see what I can do a video tour here of all the flowers and everything and see what we can find. It's been a while since I've been here. Hope it's not too busy. Here we go. I'm leaving the parking lot, heading into the whole area. Lots of people here, which I don't like. But it's a busy day today, I guess. There's only one way to walk in, one way to walk out. So far, all I'm getting a view of is people. Let's see what we can see when we get inside this place. I'm a fast walker, so people hold me up when they're ahead of me. See if I can get past these people. Okay, got past those slowpokes. It's been probably 5 years since I've been here. Let's see. 2019 to 18, 19, 20, 20, 5 years ago. 2018 was the last time I was here. I can imagine how busy this place would be on the weekend. Okay, here's the gatehouse. And I got stuck by the red light. Push button to cross.
Cross to Parkway at Southgate access. Wait.
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 Wait. Wait.
Okay, here we go inside.
Parkway walk sign on the right.
And off we go. Nice red bud there. Looks like the daffodils just came to an end here. I think once you get in here, you can get away from the crowd of people. We'll see. That's a nice big red maple. Looks like they got a problem with beaver there. Okay. It just seems crazy coming here. It's been so long. I used to come here a lot. I used to lead groups here too. Group tours. Years ago here. I always try to turn the camera away from people, but it's going to be a little hard to do this here. The trees are just coming into leaves now here. It's getting warm out. It's a great place to ride a bicycle too. Magnolia. So the Duke's Farm is about 1,000 acres. You can go explore. And they got paved walkways you can ride a bike on. So this is the hay barn. They have little sculptures in there. We're going to make a right and go through it. See if I can tour the whole place today. Hopefully I got enough time. There's a little description of what this looks like. And let's go through it. Duke's Farm Bike Pro, $8 to ride a bike here. That's pretty good. Got all sculptures in here. I'm not much into sculptures like this, but interesting. I heard Duke was into it, and she decided this would be a great place to put her sculptures. Okay. I'm not going to give my opinion here about these sculptures, but okay, that's enough what I'm going to say. Alright, let's head on. Oh boy, okay. I should have one. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's head up. Probably very expensive sculptures there. I'm not laughing about that. I'm just... Nah, never mind. I'm not going to continue to talk. Okay, let's head this way. If you know what I'm thinking, go ahead and think it. Alright, let's see. Now there's a greenhouse down this way. And that greenhouse is the largest on this property. And at one time they had a whole tropical display in there. It was beautiful. I wish I had seen it. They said in the winter time the orange blossoms were just beautiful. It's no longer there. The greenhouse is, but not anything inside it anymore. There's just flowers that was sold on the trail up in, by my house. They're going here too. But it's not bad. It's not too busy to get away from everybody like this. It's a large place. You really, once you get into this whole area, you can get away from the crowds pretty much. I always remembered that. Now, I don't know about on the weekends, but today, not too bad. Bike rentals this way. I was thinking of taking my bike here today, but I decided to walk it. Okay. Changing climate, blooming early. Cut through here and get around some of the crowd of people and see the flowers here. Another beautiful redbud here. Look at that. There's the bike rental place, I guess. It used to be probably resident of people used to work here. I don't think anybody's gonna see anything gonna pop out through here. Alright. Bike rental, there you go. Look at those greenhouses. That must have been something to see when all those plants are in there. I still see something in there. Oh, the fountain's not on yet. Would have been nice to see. Too early for the fountains to be on. That sucks. Hoping they would be on today. Look at that greenhouse. That is something else. Wow, it must have been amazing to see all the stuff used to be in there. No, the fountains are empty. Too early. Either come here now and see the flowers out, and you don't see the fountains running, or you come here later and the fountains are out and you miss all the flowers. What do you do? I have a video on my YouTube somewhere that shows this fountain run, so if you want to see it, it's on there. Just dig in. There it is. Amazing big greenhouse. Yo. Trying to keep ahead of these people on my left here. I think I prefer to walk in the grass. It's softer. So I'm trying to make the whole big loop if I can today. I started at 1:30 today. See what time I get done here. So Duke Farm is a is a big mixture of botanical gardens and arboretums area, nature area. It has a lot of all that. Look at that. That's new. All those trees there they planted since I was here last. It's tree line road. Isn't it hard to believe that just one person owned all this? Yeah, even this shirt I have on is hot here in the sun. At a left car, it was 60 some degrees. So, yeah, what is this? Looks like cherry trees up back there. Maybe I should have took my bike today. Yeah, that's cherry trees. Or, yeah, I don't think that's crab apple. It looks like they're just getting done. It's still an employee house there. So when Duke's was around, before this became a public place, employees lived in their own homes here that she supplied to them. The caretakers. That goes back out to the road there. Okay. Just coming. No, okay. So, everybody, if you're watching this video today, thank you for joining me on another video tour of another botanical garden arboretum area. And don't forget, if you enjoy this, please like, share, and subscribe, everybody. Tells you would like to see more of these videos. With the wall rock work they have here, it's amazing. They said they used to come out and tour the property by horse and carriage. I guess this was gravel, it wasn't paved then. Or maybe even dirt, who knows. It's a lot of ups and downs on this area here for walking. Good handicap place to come to for people who are handicapped. Employee only, let's go to the house. There's the Raritan River Flats, there's in there. She also owned that. You can't get in there, but it is owned by the Dukes Horn. That's a whole flood area down there. Railroad Way, that's the old railroad bed he used to have come in here. It actually had a railroad come in this property here. So that was an old railroad, private railroad that connected with the main line. Amazing the money he had. When I first started coming here, I actually was able to find railroad ties. So this wall here is built with a chair in each section. You can sit there and all. That's how I built it. Oh, nice red buds out here. Thought to be more in bloom here, but you know, that's how it is. All a matter of timing. Here's the thing about the flood, rear floodplain. gazebo there. Oh, I noticed something. Is this the tree with the brick filling in it? Let's see. I gotta look. Yes, it is. It's down. Huh. Well, all that money somebody didn't work to try to save it, they cut it down. There's the clock tower. That was Duke's office. I'm not going in any buildings today. I don't know if you're allowed to, but I'm just not. Today I'm just going to tour the outside. Look at video cameras here. Coach barn. Yes, that was the barn that she had horses in. And it was Old Man Duke's office. Everything like that. FTC. One of the sensors. Uh-oh. I hope this is open here. Looks like the gate's closed. No, okay, it's open. Take a look over here a minute. All those flowering trees. And they'll head down there. Nice flowering trees, magnolias, cherries. Very nice. There's the bull. The bull. Go down here now. There's the clock tower. This section here I'm about to go in just opened a few years ago. This is where Old Duke's house used to be located. Years ago they gave tours of it, but they knocked it down. So we are about to enter into Duke's. Entering into Duke's private entrance to her home. Of course, the home's not here anymore. They say it got extremely damaged in the past hurricanes that were in New Jersey. And they said it was too costly to maintain and bring back to shape again, so they knocked it down. See that lake there? She was big into water skiing and rowing and everything. She had her own lake. Okay, let's enter into here. Let's see. Get into the garden area. Well, maybe I entered too soon. No, maybe not. These gardens were here when she still lived here. Let's pop back out again. Yeah. Big place here. Right here. This is where her house was located. What a massive place. Let's go up here. What is that, church? Or your church? Okay. What was here? Let's go see. Yeah, this was her house right here. Look at that. That was it. It was right here. Amazing. All the fountains she had here. Oh man. I would love to see these fountains working again. Can you imagine how beautiful this must have looked? Wow. That is amazing. Her house was right here. She had big fountains around her house. Wow. This was her yard. Yeah, yeah, 1,000 acres. Look at this, God. Look at this fountain here. That must have been beautiful to see. Wow. Just amazing. Look at that. This is the place you can come to. Let's see now. Ooh. This is a Japanese garden coming up. We're going to go over this bridge if I can. It's not an easy bridge, but you can walk over it if you want to. There are other ways to get in here, but I'm gonna have fun going over this bridge. Not an easy one, but see if we can do it. If it's open, that is. This area draws a lot of people, I'm sure. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna let these people go through first. No bicycles and meditation garden. Yeah, I guess so. Wow, a lot of people coming over this bridge. I was going to go over this bridge. So many people on the bridge I can't get through. taking photos. Maybe I can get around another way. Let's see. I know there's another bridge. Hurry up! Hurry it up! Make a funny face. You don't have to. You already got it. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Look at all the people here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through here. I may have to go around. So I'm going to try to get everything video. Alright, we're getting off the bridge. Oh boy. People in there. Alright, let's take a look right here while we're doing it. Oh, just starting to come out. I guess this is a highlight of the whole place, is the meditation garden. Okay, they're leaving. Let's get over the bridge. Yay! Alright, here we go. Get over it before someone else crowds it. Okay. So when you walk over this bridge, it kind of throws you off because it's steep going up and steep going back down. Yeah. Look at that. Isn't that something? There's a fish in there. Alright, so you gotta watch your step through here. It goes up and down real steep. Okay, we made it through. There it is. Okay, let's get in here now. So this is the meditation garden. So I guess you used to sit here and meditate. I'm going to go down this way first, then we'll go that way. Look at that wood chip trail. I like wood chip trails. Very nice. Oh man, I think this place would be so busy on the weekend. This time of year especially. There's a bridge. We're going over a bridge. Oh, look at that. I wonder if Beaver did that. Look at all the turtles out in the trees. I don't know if the camera can see it. Yeah, we could have came this way. I want to get over that bridge. Ah, this cherry tree smells nice. Alright, I'm going to head back, go through the meditation garden again. Here we are back where her house used to be. There you go, look at that. Very pretty place she had. It must have been wonderful. But she lived here. Amazing. Lake. So, a reason why I like wood chip trails like this, and you'll see it in some of the videos at my sister's flower gardens, is because if they wash, they don't ruin your plants, and you can move them around if you decide to move your trail to a different area. And instead of gravel, you can't. It's very hard. Okay, let's see. I'm going to the meditation area here. You can see why it's meditation. We got a brook, a peaceful brook here. She go have here. Okay, let's go over here. Oh, look at this. Oh, bit my hand. Let's go over this. How do we get out of here? Let's see. Trail here? No, I gotta go this way. Anyway, we can go back this way. Go this way here. A big crowd of people are coming over on my right there, so I'm gonna go around again. Let's head up this way. I think I can do that. There's a trail here. Yes, I can go this way. Okay. There's the back of the meditation building. Anybody in there yet? Let's go in there. Okay. It really is amazing to see this. And everything that she used to own. It makes you wonder. I mean, she had millions and millions of dollars, but then they rely on that money source to keep this place maintained. You wonder how long it's going to last. Because it's absolutely free to come in here and view this. It just amazes me. Look at that. Wow. Nice colors. There's another botanical garden down this way I wanted to visit to. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it all one day, because I want to get everything on video here. Oh, the statues are gone. What? You see all little creature statues here. They're gone. Wow. They moved them out from here. What? And that's something. I guess it was maybe vandalized or who knows. They're no longer there. I have many pictures of them. I'm going to leave the Duke's Farm house area and head down this trail now. Remember, this area here was open just a few years ago. And we head out to the old area, the viewing area. There's a trail that runs around the back here that we're going to take. I forgot to lap how many miles I'm walking today. Gotta be at least 3 to 5 miles, maybe, I would say. Alright, that's a main road over there. That's also a property of Duke's on the other side. It's a unmanned fenced in area. I went over there once. It's not, I mean, it's beautiful to see, but it's not fenced in like this for deer. You can go out there. Where'd that come from? Need a map. Auditorium gate. Ooh, what the? Oh, the river greenway. Okay. Arboretum. Oh, well, not doing that today. I don't know if we can get back in. All Duke's Farm bicycles must stay in the park. Well, we're going to stay in the park anyway. I don't have a bicycle. It's amazing how many video cameras are around this whole area. You're being watched everywhere you go. See, that's all Duke's Farm area too back there. That's another old entrance. Yes, everybody, it's worth coming here. There is a lot to see. And it's open all year long. You can go cross-country skiing here during the winter, bicycling during the summer, fall, and spring. You can walk the trails. If you want to get off the paid area, there are areas you can get off. The paid areas. Look at that. Well, she owns so much land. What surprises me and I'm really amazed about is how much property she bought with her money to preserve land. I know a lot. There was a big parcel up in Sterling Forest, New York, that she had purchased in Norton, and it's now a big park. I've been there too. Maybe one day I'll get out there and video that one. It's just amazing. You got to read the history about her. I think she passed away in the 1980s or early 1990s. I don't remember. I'd have to read that up myself. There's another entrance here. You can't enter there, but they have gates here. And look at that, all cameras here again. The Great Falls this way. Alright, so we are leaving Meditation Garden Coach and Arboretum area. Heading this way. We have a lot of maintenance people working here. So I'm trying to do a great big loop around this whole place to see everything. Try to get it on video. This was on my list for a while. Orientation Center, Great Falls, this way. Westway Road. That's where residents still live back in there yet. There are original Duke's employees that still live here yet, that were employed by Duke herself, that still live here. I think there's a building of some type in here. Let's see. Yeah, here we are. Let's go. There's nobody in there. I'm gonna look at it. There's a trail there now. Look at that. Let's see this place. This is a well. A fancy well. Look at that. Sealed off now, but it's a well. Huh. Big old well. All gardens back here at one time, probably. Used to be able to do a trail here. I wonder if I could still do it. Let's go. I've done it back in 2018. Get off the beaten path and get on some scenic back road trails here. You never know what you're going to see. Nobody here. Yeah, it's some nice trails back in the fields and everything here, so I'm going to take a look. See what we got back here. It's like a winter trail here. Oh, and somewhere around this area is supposed to be eagle nests. They don't tell you where it is, but I have a hunch it's back in here somewhere. It's probably hidden. They don't want people to scare them, and their eagle nest is very famous online. They have a video cam looking at it. The reason why I think it's back here is because I saw a bald eagle flying around here. Well, that's a nice trail to just take a cut off the paved road. Walking on pavement gets your feet after a while, though. Definitely harder on your feet. Okay, let's see now. Maybe you're gonna take this one and head up and down, I guess. Try to adjust my camera. It's a nice trail to do this here. A lot of people don't go on this trail, I guess. Big bat house over there. You know what? I don't remember going. I mean, I'm never doing this trail. I don't remember what's along this trail. I think it comes out to a lake somewhere back here. Let's see. Do I take a left or a right? I think I'm going to have to make it a left. Let's see. It looks more used that way. You know, I think if I go that way, it comes out to that bowl that I saw when I was coming into Duke's residential area. So I think I'll go this way. I could be wrong. What I want to do is get to that lake back here. It's very pretty. Yeah, I think I'm not going the right way. Let's see. I think this just comes out to the road. Alright, let's go this way, I guess. Somehow I think I should go this way. What the heck? Alright, let's just tell you that. I'll just wing it. Oh, wing it and gotta watch ankles here. Twist yourself here. Just wing it and go. You know, it's different. Looks different to me because this was all grown in. They cut this field. And the last time I was here, it wasn't all cut like this. I do see a lake there. I think we're on the right trail. If not, no big deal. If this is the right trail, I should come over a bridge. I think this is it. I think I see a bridge up ahead. Look at that corral fence they got there. That stopped. They had to put that there for stop dummy people from climbing up that tree. The temptation of low branch trees is a big temptation to kids, and they don't want people climbing trees and breaking it. So they put that there. They used to have a sign here, please do not climb our trees. I guess they don't listen. Alright, there's a bridge. I did take the wrong trail coming out to the road, but it don't matter. We're just gonna go to this bridge and then I'm gonna make a left and go up that way. Just take a look at here. No, I got the other way. Alright. I believe they got beaver problems here. Look at that. Hello, turtles. How you doing? That's definitely beaver problems. Okay, I want to get over there eventually. So let's head up. Definitely not going to have time to do that other botanical garden down this area today. Yeah, I'll be lucky I get a chance to do this whole place today. That's okay, I'll just have to come down another time. I guess I'll get down here another time. Very old tree. Bluebird house there. Still a lot to cover yet here on this video tour. I don't think I'm even halfway through it. That was neat to see the old Duke's Farm residential area. Alright, let's head up towards that waterfalls. Westway. Solar powered outhouses. Now we're going to get to the busy area again, busy people area. Alright, so I'm going to take a shortcut down here, because I want to see this part of the trail here, and we'll make our way back up. This goes around the whole wooded area to a pet cemetery. But I'm not going to go that way. There's nothing to see there. Just the pet cemetery. It is a pretty walk though, but I don't have the time to do all that. It's not worth me trying to do it. So. Okay, let's head over here. I gotta do this. This bridge has an echo to it. Let's see if I can get it, the echo. Let's see here. People are probably gonna hear this down there. I don't care. Let's see. Hey. I'm gonna fall in here. Hey. Ooh. Hey. Oh, somebody's in here. So. Hey. Listen to the echo. Hey. Oh, man. I'm crazy. Okay, no, not crazy. Just having fun. Okay. Look at this. A bridge here. Like a wind tunnel in here. Wind tunnel. Let's see this side. Oops, something smells dead here, like dead fish. Hey, nope, don't echo here. Hey, oh yeah, it does echo. Hey. There's people up there listening to that. Okay. Quiet area. Oh, I should have known. I wasn't very quiet there. Okay, let's head up. Oh, I mean, you know I had to do that. Okay. I don't know how long this camera battery is going to last. I have a couple extras. I know I'm probably going to need it. So far, it's going. Alright, there's a waterfalls we're going to look over down here now. Solar powered something or another here. Listen to that. Wow. That thing's buzzing away. Oh, that's amazing. All sun powered. I think it's for the pumps out there, the air fires. Self-sufficient. Okay, there's a waterfalls over here we go up down. Let's see. And we saw it when we were over on the other side there. Here it is. Okay, we're gonna look down the waterfalls. Quiet area. Let's see how I can get out here. I don't know if I can. See, we're looking down off the waterfalls here. Yeah, there it is. We're now looking down. We're just over there. So looking down here now from the waterfalls. I guess Duke's like a lot of water displays. This is all man-made. This was not here originally. He made all this himself. Money. Took a lot of money. Okay, I had to adjust my sock in my shoe because for some reason it seems to be moving. So I'm gonna put my camera here in a minute. I think I'll put it over here and let everybody view the lake here while I go sit down and move my sock around in my shoe. Okay, right here. Alright. Enjoy the view, everybody. I'll be right back. Alright, so as I was sitting down over there a moment, I saw the battery wore out, so it was a good place to change the battery. Alright, off we go. Adjust the camera. Okay, here we are. And there's that lake there. So far, I used one battery on the GoPro. This should be in good shape here with the batteries. Okay, we're going up. I'm gonna make a right and then I'm gonna come back and make a left. The waterfall's over there. A lot of fish down there. Uh-oh, I feel my allergies coming on. Try to hold back a sneeze. This is the waterfalls. They have it timed out. Certain times of the day it flows. And on off time right now. I think it's noontime it flows. Yeah. There it is. Alright, so we'll continue. I'd say I'm about halfway done with this video tour now. Gonna go down those gardens ahead of us. I keep saying us because you are with me watching this video. Oh, look at that. Was that a heron? Huh. Sounds like it. Egret? One of the two. Oh, look, that waterfalls. The water fountain's on over here. We can see one. That's gonna be neat. Hi. Let's see, is this an entrance down here? Yeah, okay, we're gonna enter down here into this garden area. Okay. Oh, there's some mood. It's still moving. Yeah, look at that, that waterfalls. I mean, the fountain is on here. It's pretty nice. Look at that. Great big man-made pond. Lots of fish in there too. Very nice. This is the picnic grove here. You can come here and have a picnic. It's carry in, carry out. Very nice place to come and have lunch. Once again, everybody, I hope you are enjoying this video tour of Duke's Farm. Send me some comments. Love to hear from you. Hope you're enjoying it, as I said. This is the main meaning I have this YouTube channel running, so I can share videos like this that everybody can see. And I know a lot of people are into this kind of scenery and views and farms and botanical gardens and art radios and everything that I do, so you can get to see it. And if you can't get out here, I'm glad you are seeing it. I'm glad you can see it. Okay, look at this. Wow, it's amazing. All the red buds with this whole what would you call this? It's not fence, but it's like a grand walkway here. Let's go up. I always remember there's a step here that moves. Let's see, I wonder if it still does when you walk on it. Yeah, here, look, it still moves. Okay, head out this way. So that was the picnic grove. At least I call it the picnic grove. I keep thinking I should have taken my bike here. It would have been a lot faster, a lot easier. But still, we're going to do the woodland area next now. And a few more sites we're going to look at. Back here. Oh, back there is the woodland area. We're going to head to there. There used to be a scenery blind there, looked over the lake back there, but I don't see it anymore. I guess they closed that off. I wasn't about to rent a used bike and somebody's used helmet here today. I would not do that. Because one big reason, even though it's very cheap, only $8 for the whole day, I don't want to wear somebody else's used stuff. Oh. I remember the name of the statue. It's called Blue Boy. He's pulling a thorn out of his foot. Oh, Blue Boy. That's what you get for not wearing shoes. Blue Boy, you should know better. You should wear shoes when you go walking. Pulling a thorn out of his foot. It's so funny. You don't realize how big that statue is until you go around top of it. This was a water fountain here, or waterfalls of some type here once. It's no longer running. There's a lot of these back here. Let's see if the sign says anything. What does it say? No climbing. Wow, I don't have to climb. I'm gonna go up in there. Somebody climbs these things. It just amazes me the idiots, the people, things they do. Oh, okay. This is not a waterfall. This is a A well. An old well. Oh, well. Okay. That's what this is. Goes out that way. Okay. Oh, I thought he was gonna say something. Because I don't know what's supposed to be up there. I'm not climbing. I thought maybe that's what I meant. I'm climbing up the steps. He didn't say anything, so I guess I'm good. Oh, they patrol this place heavily. There's video cameras all around. No crap that people pull up here. Alright. I think I'm gonna make a left here and then to the old foundation. I think I'm gonna cut through the grass here. Take a little bit of a shortcut. This looks like an old magnolia. Isn't that nice bird sounds, huh? You don't hear it because I'm talking too much. Yeah, it's a magnolia. I do want to go that way, but I think I can do that yet and get everything in. If not, I'll come back and go down that way. Oh, there's the heron right there. Look at him looking. There he goes. Yeah. Oh, I wish I had my good camera with me. That's one thing about a GoPro. You cannot zoom in or do anything like that. It does take excellent video. That's alright, so we're in the back end of this lake now. Picnic Grove was down that way. Okay. You see my shirt flying around there. I took it off, it got warm. Okay, we're on a gravel road here now. There's another one of those solar powered air fires they have on the lake. I wonder if it's worth getting solar power for my house. I gotta look into that. If it's worth it. This is the back road. There's nobody out here. A lot of people don't walk out this far anyway. I think that's what the problem is. You don't see anybody out this far. Bikers you do, but walkers not many. Wish I wore softer shoes today. I'm wearing work boots. Should have worn my sneakers or walking shoes. Alright, there's that area there. We're going to go back up and head over and down. Pretty much going to be covering this whole place today. We're coming to the end already. I'm going to go past Orchid House. I don't think I'm going to go inside, but it's really something to see that if you want to take a chance with the COVID virus around. That's why I'm not going to go in. I don't even know if it's open anyway. Now, if I plan this right, I go up here and I come to a foundation area, and if we go down, then we'll end up in this trail here. But we're not going to come back out here. I don't think I'm going to. I'll see. Playing those. This is where you're probably coming to a lot of people again. Back here. That's the trail right there. Okay. I'm gonna take a shortcut here. Should I? And go up there. I could. There's a stairway there. That will get us where we want to go. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna take a shortcut. This should be the old foundation where Duke was developing his own personal huge home and never finished it. Yeah, this is it. I hate stairs. Okay. This is it. He built this whole place. The whole foundation was built and he quit. Never finished it. A lot of the steel went to pulled out of there during World War II. Or was it World War I? I don't know, one of those two. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness, we're seeing this. I always wanted to see this. Wow. This is tiny. That. I always want to come here when these were out. Holy smokes. Look at that. Is that something or what? Look at that. That's beautiful. I'm going to place the camera here so I can get some pictures of everybody. That's beautiful. I've got perfect timing today. I can't believe I actually see this. I wanted to see this in bloom for a long time. Okay, let's go down there. Look at that. That's just beautiful. It's red buds. All red buds. Okay, let's go down there. This is where I wanted to head off to. I was hoping they'd be out. Took a chance and I did it. I've got them on video and pictures. Oh man, look at that. So this is a garden where Duke had all these, the whole botanical garden was here. These redbuds were never here, I don't think. I'm gonna avoid these stairs once I'm down this part. But look at that. Spectacular view. I'm gonna get down. I went cross-country skiing down these whoopie-doos here. Not an easy place to walk, but it's still something to see. Wow, look at that. It's so beautiful. I love redbuds. I've seen pictures of this, but I always wanted to get out here and see this. When they were in bloom. I thought these are cherry trees. These are redbuds that are out. Wow, look at that. Look at this, how the redbuds are on the branches. That's so beautiful. This is like the highlight of this video walk. Something to see. Amazing. Such an amazing thing to see. I'm so glad. If you are watching this video right now, send me some comments and let me know what you think of this. This is beautiful. That's my opinion. So beautiful. Alright. I get to get the pictures of this down here. I had a feeling this was going to be the day to come here for this. Look at that. Wow. Gotta get some pictures of this. Ha ha ha. Perfect timing, man. Perfect timing. Such a beautiful thing to see. Oh, almost fell. Okay. Okay, let's head over here. This is the trail I was going to take down here. So they're not that long. If you, with flowers, as some of you, many of you know, you have to have perfect timing or you don't get to see this. Okay. Let's see what else we can get in video here. Very nice. Okay. Let's head out the other way. I want to get to that road and see this from a distance. That's the plan next. So we go this way, through the woodland trail. Look at that. One last video of you, everybody. Look at that. Now you see why I like redbuds in my farm property. Okay, this place is full of redbuds here. I thought that was pictures of cherry trees that I saw pictures of. And I didn't think it was redbuds. Okay, Woodland Trail. We are on the Woodland Trail now. This is a yellow flower stuff that's grown in here. Very invasive, but it's pretty to see. You see the yellow. Look at how it takes over the ground cover here. If you have it grown in the area of your yard, just make sure it doesn't take over. It's very pretty to see, as I said, but it can really rapidly take over your yard. Like an area like here, it doesn't matter. It's excellent ground cover. So, just not too long ago, maybe a week or two ago, this is all yellow flower in here. Listen, something to see. Do see a few yellow flowers perking through here again. I'm trying to cover everything on this Duke's Horn property today as I can. I think I'm not overlooking much here. Every time I came down here, it was mostly by bicycle. So I'm walking the whole thing today. Yeah, I did walk in this whole areas too, but it's been a while, about 5 years maybe. So I gotta refresh my memory as I'm doing this again. This should come out to the road, Duke's Horn property road, that is. There's the road right there coming out to it. Okay, here's the road. And I'm gonna make a left right here. Pop out and pop in. Okay, that will head back to the parking lot where my car is. It's gonna get busier here now because we're closer to the parking lot. What type of pipe there? A balloon stuck in a tree. Getting warm out now. I wonder what temperature it is. There's a gazebo. I remember sitting in there when they're doing a rainstorm, waiting for the rain to pass. Alright. Gonna head towards an Oak Orchid Range, and then that's it. We'll head down to the parking lot. And there it is. We were just out there. Ginkgo Lane, Habit Lane. That's probably the most viewed area here right now, with all those red buds. We got a far distant picture here of all this. So this was supposed to be a whole flower garden area when Duke owned it. At least they got this in bloom. They took away the rest. It looks like a wetland here too. I'm gonna try to put the camera down and take a picture of this. I hope I can do it. Let's see. I don't want this camera to fall down again. It happened already. Got some pictures. Alright, let's head towards the Orchid Range and then we'll head to the parking lot. I think there's one more trail I got to cover yet. Isn't that something to see, everybody? Look at that. Hope it's showing up in the camera. And what I see here. Oh look, there's a trail that goes up there. I didn't ever knew that. I could have just took that down. Huh. Nice. Look at that. Yeah, it's one thing that problem with a GoPro, they take excellent video, but it has no look at the trails. It has no zoom on it. It's just go pro. The stabilization on the camera is excellent. That's why I use it when walking. Okay. It's so beautiful. Really something to see that. So happy I came here today to see that and get this on video so everybody can see it. I only read about it and saw pictures of it. I never got here in person to see it. There's the Bridal Veil right there. Look at that. Oh, that's going to take a lot of people there this weekend if the blooms are still out. And you know, flowers don't stay out long. If you don't get out to see it, it's here one day, gone the next. That's why I'm out so much right now. I get this all documented on video and pictures. If I had waited another day or another week, this we never got that. We never got to see that. I do know now for an orchid range to the parking lot is 1 mile, one way. So it's definitely is maybe a 5-mile walk today, maybe more. That's a busy walkway there. I'm not gonna go that way. Anyway, I just want to see if they got more greenhouses here. Look at that. There's the Orchid Range. Really something to see to go in there, but I'm going to avoid that. Notice they got the tint on the greenhouses. Now you need it, or your plants will actually burn in the sun because it's magnifying glass. I've got 2 greenhouses and one is tinted already. Okay, what I want to do is just walk past here and then head down to another trail and then I'll get out to the car. There you are, look at that. What's this say here? Oh, importance of the pollinators. Yeah, look at that. Huh. Habit or well, it's a pollinator garden during the summer. All the fans running in there. Full of plants. Yeah, it's very busy and I don't think I'm going to go in there. There you go, look at that. No, that's locked, okay. You can go in there for free, but with all the people in there, I'm not going to go in there. I'll see if I can dig up a video that I have. Wow, a lot of people in there. Just take the video of the outside here. Alright, I just want to go up here and get this one spot on video, and then we'll head out to the back and to the car. Okay. And I think I covered everything I wanted to just get my video today. Wear masks. That's smart. I don't blame them. See, I'm not getting near anybody, so I don't need to put a mask on. Why is it my phone keeps going off with all scams? Fiddler. I just want to go down. There's a trail here. It goes down to the lake. That's nice to see. And then I'll head back to the car. I think I'd taken that trail. Let's see. These are rental bikes. More nice red buds. Yeah, this is the trail I want to get down into, see the lake. Native orchids. I guess maybe that's it right there. Lake ecosystem. Dogwood right here. Alright, here we are. Here's the lake. I want to see this yet. Fish, a lot of fish are in there. This is all man-made, this lake. Duke contracted the contractors out to make this whole place. I think it was reminding him of his boyhood memories. He made it like that. This is another boy here like this. And everybody always goes like this all the time with it. Like that. Let's see. Now, anyway, you just put the phone there. It looks like he's using the phone. I didn't think I got that video anyway, so it don't matter. Alright, let's head out. Getting late. I got one more area to view yet and head back to the car. And then we did this huge loop today. They used to have a nice train shuttle that went around this property, and it brought you to all the neat areas. And I heard that for safety precautions and reasons unknown, they stopped it. It's a shame, because when my dad was around, I used to take my sister, my dad, and I used to come here, and we used to go around here and see these places where people can't walk. It was a fantastic way to get around and see everything. And I heard one of the reasons they stopped it is because people used to get on it and just sit the whole day on that thing. It was a free ride, and they never got off it. I don't know what happened, the reason for what they stopped it for. I think somebody got hurt, or maybe insurance reasons. I don't know. But they stopped using it. And I hear they can still come out here. They'll drive you out to areas for people who can't walk, that want to see this yet. So all you have to do is just let them know, and they'll take you out here and see it. So this is the Orchid House here. Wow, that place is packed with people. Look at that. Wow. Alright, that's as close as I'm going to get into going in there. Way too busy. Alright, I guess everybody, I'm going to start heading out. It's a mile walk out. So I'll head out now. I guess I got everything that I want to get on video today. I'm very happy that I got that spectacular tree blossoms in bloom. And they turned out to be the red buds in bloom over by that foundation. I wanted to see that really bad one day. So just timing, everybody. You have to do it. And that was perfect timing today to come here. So let's head out. Heading out. Oh, I thought that was a fox out there. The ears sticking up. I don't think it is. No, it's debris, okay. Alright. Some of the fountains weren't on today, but I got to see those blooms on the trees. That was worth coming here for. I wanted to get that. The fountains are neat to see. You can see them anytime, but the blooms you cannot. So that's good. Alright, we're gonna cross the old railroad here. Duke's Farm private railroad bed. Imagine he had his own money enough to build a railroad to his property from the main line. Can you imagine? Wow, man. And this is the old railroad bed right here. He used to park freight cars in. I don't know what he used to haul out of here. But I wonder if he had His own passenger. Yeah, I think he did have his own passenger car. If I remember reading about that, right? There it is, the old railroad bed. Look at that. Amazing. Wow, look at that. What's the sign say? Let's see here. Trail. Oh, yeah, it's a trail now. Okay. I'm going to take the back trail and avoid that main road. The crowd of people are walking. Get out. And see if you can see this nice trail here. Up at the parking lot, they have an interpretive center. You can read up about everything about this place. You have a restaurant there if you want to eat there. Well, nice place to visit our day out. Oh, this is an apple tree. Oh yeah, just got done blooming. There's another one. There's a lot of apple trees in there. Wow. Alright, now we're going to get into crowds of people that are walking in and out. So I am going to put my mask on. Because you know that COVID virus is still around. And I'm not taking chances. So I got my mask with me. Where is it? There we go, there you go. Okay, that's gonna go on soon. Just till we get out through the crowd here. Slip it on right now. Trying to do it one hand. Okay. I got it on my chin. I'll just pull it up and I'm getting near people now. This is a good trail to get around. Looks like they got problems with the trees blowing over here. They got them all strapped. Living on the edge. Okay, well, until I get back to the car, that'll be it for today. I don't think I'm going to be able to visit the other botanical garden down here today. I'll take a look at my time and how far I travel it is there yet. There's the hay barn where I started. I'll take a look at this statue and we'll head out. That's a pretty aggressive statue. Look at that. Interesting, but I wouldn't want anything like that around my property. Okay, let's head out. See if we can sit in the middle of these groups here, not get too close. Be good. So that's a mile walk into Orchid House if you want to visit and see the Orchid House. If you want to walk in, they will take you there by electric vehicle if you ask them to. Alright, there we are. We started here this way and we're heading out. I gotta tell you one thing, have some good hiking shoes with you. It is good to walk on pavement because it's so much different walking miles on pavement than it is on dirt, grass, or anything like that. It does, you do feel it. So have some good different shoes that are cushion walking on pavement, because a lot of this is pavement you walk on. To me, I think I wore the wrong shoes today. I wore the work shoes. It's okay. Now, of course, about shoes, that's my opinion again. Don't hold me in my opinions. Okay, look at here. This is main entrance trail. Here we are, heading out. I wonder if I should go down there yet before I leave. Take a look at that little trail there. Let the crowd of people get ahead of me. Let's take a look. This will be the last thing to have a look at. Oh, it's neat to see. Look at that. Alright. Let's head out. Well, it looks like we've got the crowds of people ahead of me, so that's good. Last visit of something here. Alright. Okay, we are leaving the main part of the Duke's Sworn property now and heading back to the car. There's another whole area you can walk here around the Interpret Center, but it's not like back where we just were. Check my time. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that other botanical garden down here today. Getting late. Got a long drive back. So I'll have to do that another day. That botanical garden down here is more, it's an annual garden anyway. Pretty much. The bicyclers, they take that trail. Hikers take this trail. This is the butterfly garden here. Alright everybody, I'm heading out to the car. I hope you enjoyed this video tour of Duke's Farm. Thank you for joining me today. And please let me know what you thought of it. If you want to write me some comments, please do so. I guess they're the carts they drive handicaps out on. It's pretty nice. Anyway, it was a nice day. I got to see everything I wanted on video. So again, please everybody, if you do so, I'd appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe. It means a lot to me because it means I'll continue to do videos like this. And if you're a subscriber, thank you. If you're new and new subscriber, thank you. If you're an old typical visitor subscriber, thank you too. All right. So that's it for today, everybody. Alright. Thank you for joining me. I'm almost back to my car. That's the visitor center right there. Parking lot is right there. That's it. Look at the cars here. Yeah. Alright, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. Please stop by again. Bye for now.